Let's go to Susie in Birmingham. Susie, your question tonight.
My question is, my grandson and I think 3 other guys in a car, and when they stop guys just because they see more than one person in a car, and they found alcohol in the car, but my grandson said the alcohol did not belong to any of them in the car, and they did not give them a breathalyzer test, but they charged them and say that they have to go to some type of class, and they're underage, and parents don't have to be notified if they're underage, and they did not give them a breathalyzer test, and they went to court.
It's a great question. Justin?
Okay. I don't know if this is a juvenile case or just a minor in possession case, but with multiple people in the car, sometimes what the police will do is, if somebody doesn't claim this, we're just going to arrest everybody in the car and we'll sort out whose it is later. This is a constructive possession case, it sounds like, and what constructive possession means is they didn't find something on your person, so they found it in the area you were in. So what they would need to prove their minor in possession case is that he possessed alcohol, and with it being constructive possession, they would have to prove that it was in an area that he had control over and he had knowledge that it was there. If they can't do that, then you have a solid defense in that minor in possession case, and it's also good for his defense that they didn't give him a breathalyzer, because it's harder to prove that he possessed alcohol if you have no proof that he even consumed alcohol.
Good points. Justin, what's the situation if I'm driving my neighbor's car and it has an illegal narcotic in it and I'm pulled over? What's my situation at that point?
If you know the narcotics in there, don't drive with it. But if you don't know it's in there, like I said earlier, the police, to search your vehicle, either need a warrant, probable cause, or your permission.
Right.
If the narcotic's in plain sight, that can give them probable cause, but if it's not in plain sight and there's no probable cause, then they have to have your permission or a warrant. So a lot of the time, especially if you're driving a car you're not familiar with, they'll say something like, "Sir, do you have anything illegal in the vehicle?" Right. And if you say no, they'll go, "Well, do you care if we search it?" You can say, "I feel like that's an invasion of my privacy and I'd rather just get on to where I'm going, so I respectfully decline." Right. And at that point, they would not be legally allowed to search the vehicle.
Understood. But if they search it and find something in there that doesn't belong to me, am I still in constructive possession of that narcotic?
That's going to give them enough probable cause to make an arrest, but you still have the defense at the trial level of, "I had no idea that was in there," and they have to try to tie some evidence to you to show you had knowledge it was in there.
Wow. That's a tough situation.
Yeah. It is tough.